Hey friends, Metapod here. I have not done a video in a really long time, and I mean like years. I'll explain that in a bit when I'm stuck on a menu forever because I'm stupid. But right now I'm going to talk about this video, which is a single character challenge for Unlimited Saga, which is my favorite game of all time. I'm going to be doing Henri from Laura's story, who I just picked. Some people have asked me why I wanted to do Henri. Part of it is because I love Henri. I love Laura's story, and Laura's story is like mostly about Henri, but I love Laura and Henri. And I love playing through her story. Henri is really cool. He has access to some interesting equipment that you don't get anywhere else. You also start the game with him, which is good. I don't like doing single character challenges in most games because the characters I want to do it with, you have to wait forever to get. And I just don't like that part where you don't have the character. Anyway, while I'm here real fast, I'm going to say I love this part of the game, this little automated battle. When I was playing Laura's story the last time before doing this challenge, she actually sparked a new punch there, which I had no idea you could even spark a move during this. I thought it was like pre-recorded, but I guess it's actually inputting the commands because she could spark a move. That's really cool. You can't spark anything when she does fire arrows, so there's a pretty low chance of her sparking a punch there. So that's really cool. Anyway, Henri, right here, he looks like a girl, sounds like a girl, and then he gets a haircut. Yeah, the reason I chose him is because he's not the strongest character in the game, but he's pretty decent. This is my first time trying to do a challenge run in this game. I kind of limit myself in my other playthroughs, like I won't use axes, and I won't abuse the save feature, which makes the game really easy. Like, you can keep restarting to make sure your blacksmithing turns out okay and stuff like that, and that you get some of the rarer things. But once you know what you're doing, you don't even really need to abuse the save feature anyway. So, yeah. Henri has, I think, 14 LP. I don't know. I kind of forgot. I recorded these videos like a week ago. I did the first 3 adventures. I've already forgotten. I haven't played this game in kind of a while, so I forget a lot of stuff about it, which is why I'm on this menus here, shopping and stuff, for a really long time, because I'm trying to like remember the game systems and decide what I want to set Henri up with in the beginning. So I'll talk about why I haven't done any videos. Especially Innocent Life. That was a popular series, and people keep sending me mail and telling me to start up Innocent Life again. I've lost access to my recording equipment that I was using before, and since I can't use it anymore, I ended up giving the computer away that it was on. I gave away the capture card and everything to my friend, but I learned how to do emulation, so I'm actually using an emulator to play this game. I do own the game. I'm running off the an image of the game disc, and I do own a PS2, so well, I gave it to my brother, but I live with my brother. So I kind of own it. He loves this game too, so we share it. We'd already shared it before, but it's technically mine, or it was technically mine, now it's technically his. Anyway, so I just learned how to do emulation. I never really cared to learn how to do it that much before because I didn't care that much for emulation. I like playing on the actual PS2. I've already had problems with this because it's emulation, but they're pretty minor things that I can get through. So that's why I haven't done videos in a long time, and then other stuff came up. I was actually working on a game project myself as a programmer, and that kind of fell through. And even when I posted about that, everyone was like, go back to doing Innocent Life. Like, okay. I do have Innocent Life still. I still have that game. I don't have my save files on the computer, so I'll have to start over. So I think I'm gonna restart my Innocent Life Let's Play. But I want to talk about what I'm doing with Henri here. I gave him this armlet because it lets anybody use fire shield, and that's going to be really important. And then I gave him a second knife that he can parry with, rather than a shield, because your parry chance is a lot higher than your chance of blocking with a shield. And as you can see, I just went to the map and zoomed out. I really forgot how to play this game. I remember how to play the game, but I had been playing a Ventus game for fun, and in that game you do the carrier missions and you leave the town in order to set out on the mission. And because this part of the story is about traveling, I was thinking that, and then I left and thought I was supposed to pick another town because I also been playing Romancing Saga. Yeah, I don't know. That was scary there. Just so you know, I'm recording this while I'm watching the video. I didn't record the audio at the same time. I did not want to get in a battle with two monsters right from the start. I just didn't feel prepared for that. I wanted to have one to kind of feel myself around Henri again, since it's been forever since I've even used him in a battle, and kind of get the feel for doing the game solo. It's pretty different than playing with 5 characters in battle at once. So I'm kind of running around Silver Hills. Here it's cold. I decided to check the ground for some reason and saw this trap, and I was like, oh, I'll defuse it with Laura. I guess I should talk about the rules I'm setting for this game. In battle, only Henri can act. And of course, if Henri dies, that's a game over for me. But outside of battle, because of the way this game is structured, everybody else can do whatever. I can give map skills to... Oh, there was a red space. That's terrifying. But I can give map skills, yeah, and then I end up getting in a fight with 2 things anyway. To other people, so Laura's going to be using all of her lockpicking and stuff from the beginning. That's why I had her defuse the trap. Other characters will be able to use things like Maharaja to help me get the market rank up faster, which I don't think I'll really need that too much, because I'll buy plenty of crap anyway. And stuff like that. Later I'll get Judy, who will have her 3 familiars, and they can do all the map searching skills, like road guide and stuff like that. Anyway, so my strategy right now is to just start out throwing stuff, because you have a stun chance, and luckily I stunned them both enemies, and then I start stabbing them with quick thrusts, and each one does 1 LP damage. That's pretty sweet. One of the reasons I want to do Henri for my first choice was because his skill making is 4, which is the second highest value for that parameter in the game. And that's how you deal your LP damage, and that's really, really important. So I wanted someone with a good skill making. These dudes, these guys are crap when you're just Henri. I've actually tried this challenge before, and I got to this second fight with these dudes, and they killed me. And then I kind of got frustrated and gave up. But I do pretty good here. That other time before, I didn't set up Henri's equipment at all. I just kind of went with what he came with. So here I am fighting these guys and his little guckies. The fire shield is going to help a lot here, not because it blocks, but because the way this game determines turn order is it looks at the speed of everybody's actions and then puts them in a list from fastest to slowest. And then you decide which of your 5 you want to do when one of your 5 actions is the next in line. And then if you choose one that's slower than the one that was the fastest, it will jump to that in rank and move all of your previous actions after that. The way it determines the speed is based on a variety of things, but one of them is this kind of preferred distance. The closer you are to the preferred distance for your attack, the faster it will be. Magic wants you to be really far away, so far away you can't even be that far away. So the preferred distance is way farther than you can ever actually be. So magic will always be extremely slow. unless you're doing magic on something that's off the screen, like resting characters. So if Henri had done magic on Laura, then it would have been about a medium speed or something, depending on what the spell was and stuff like that. But anyway, so magic can make you go last, which means all the enemy attacks are going to come as soon as you pick your magic spell, and then since they run through all of their attacks, then you can combo your last 4 skills that you chose. So I do that so I can combo the 4 knife thrusts on the Guckies and hopefully take them all out. I took them all out but one, so that's good, and then the second one got out the next time. And here I'm trying to decide what to do. I don't know if I do the fire shield first. It looks like I did, but I feel like I decided not to do that. Oh, no, I changed it to throw. Okay, there we go. I decided to start throwing here instead and hoping to stun him. And haha, you see, that's why I chose the knife. If you've been watching, I've been getting lots of deflects with it. Oh, he did do the fire shield. Okay, I just wanted to throw him once first to see if I could get him to stun. And then I'll do the fire shield and then chop him 3 times. And then after this, I'm going to switch, instead of doing fire shield, since the enemy gets more attacks the more individual enemies there are. So if there's one enemy, there's a chance he could only do 1 attack. I think the most he could do is like 3. So I switch over to doing kick and hope to spark Sinker, because Sinker can debuff the enemy as well as hurt them, and it's a pretty good move for early game. But of course I don't spark it. But I do deflect a lot, which is pretty awesome. I don't know if it's deflect or parry when it's on a... I think it's parry when it's on a knife. I think it's deflect when it's on a sword. And it's block when it's on a staff, I think. Anyway, so I kick him and stab him a bunch to death. Henri has only 4 LP. You can imagine if I didn't take out all of those Guckies really fast in the beginning, how much damage they could have done to me. They could have already drained out that 4 LP. So it's the beginning game is pretty rough here. Yeah, I decided to risk comboing the kick, because when you combo, you have a better chance of sparking an ability. I don't spark anything with the knife, even though I'm doing so many quick thrusts and combos throughout this whole thing. And I think Henri might start with a knife panel. I don't know. So we rest up and walk on. And I think that's the end of the adventure. Oh, nope. But with only 4 LP, I just want to get out of here. I don't want to fight any more stuff, even though it would increase my chance of getting better panels. That's a rule I should talk about. I'm not going to abuse the save feature or save states or anything. I'm going to go with what the game gives me, even if I have really horrible luck, which is going to increase the difficulty of this challenge a lot. And that was a bad move right there, to rest on the space when I saw there was something next to me on the other space, and there was a slime on my space, because if the monster in the next space had moved over to mine, it could have initiated a fight with me, and then I'd fight 2 things, and one of them would be a slime, which is not something I want to tackle at this point in the game. So I got lucky that both of them seemed to be a slime. And slimes move pretty slow, and they're really docile and will never attack you. I'm pretty sure they don't ever attack you on their own. I got lucky that the Vegeplants didn't. They have kind of like an average aggression rate or whatever. So yeah, now I'm going to distribute my panels. This is one of the reasons that I really decided anyone can take actions outside of battle. I think it would be ridiculous not to, because you only get 7 skills. And these skills are really important to determining your final stats. If I distributed all the skills for the map and the town and everything to just Henri, he would be weak as crap, and he also wouldn't have the skills he needed for battle, which would make this pretty much impossible, I think. So here I kind of worry about if I want to get a big boost to skill, or I want to kind of get a decent boost to strength and skill. I think I do go with the skill, yeah, and then I give Laura, like, swimming or road guide or something. And that's about it. I'm running out of time for this video because I see it's about to end. You can watch me put my last little panel on. I'm going to be making 2 more right after this. So I hope you enjoy this. Sorry this first one was kind of boring. It gets really exciting soon because I do some stupid stuff and it gets really hard right away. So I'll see you next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, Metapod, Harden.